good, Mark.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be good.
Okay, so you're cooking up the shrimp that you cut up into little small pieces?
Yeah, just dice them up fairly small. And now they're in with some peanut oil, bit of sesame oil, a bit of ginger. And we're going to fry them up in here. Then they're going to go and get mixed in with the shredded carrots and green onions.
Oh, I take it you don't even have to take them out. Those carrots are shredded pretty thin.
Oh yeah, they're...
Okay.
I just use the potato peeler for the carrots to shred down.
Good. And what are we making here, Mark?
We are making spring rolls.
Actually, Mark is making spring rolls.
I am making spring rolls, yeah, which is...
I'm just watching you.
You guys are starting to look like they're almost ready, but
Yeah, shrimp
there's a
doesn't
lot
take
of them
long.
haven't turned color yet, so we got to keep them in there for a while, but a little bit longer. Yeah, I like to make these so that when we cook them, they go in the deep fryer. You can fry them in a frying pan of oil. You can probably even bake them, and just for a couple of minutes. And Tony's trying to get me to use her utensils again, and I prefer mine.
A wooden rather than a metal. I don't like the way that scrapes the pan, but whatever.
No, it's great. I work with metals most of my life, so I know when I'm doing damage.
I know you like the cast, which is good because I seem to be buying a lot of it, and I may cut that off.
Okay.
Oh, so you're not frying up the onions and the
Oh
carrots?
no, they're fine. They don't need to be pre-cooked.
Oh, okay. So you're done with the cooking.
Well, until we assemble them and get on to that phase, yeah, we're done with the cooking. Let me just get this off the heat. Just making an egg wash because it helps the egg rolls to seal.
Okay.
Okay, and that's beaten up nicely. Spring roll wrappers. Mostly because
You're not going to make your own.
I'm not brave enough to even think about doing that
Actually,
stuff.
I've never made those either, so store-bought sounds good to me.
Okay, I'm gonna need a dish to put those on. I'm not gonna have enough space otherwise. I'm thinking that the first couple I take off of here are gonna be the worst. Haha. And the other thing, of course, I haven't done this in so long I'm forgetting how to roll them, so I might have a few experiments go ugly on me initially, but we'll figure it out. And I'm going to just take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes. These shrimp are still pretty warm. I'd like them closer to room temperature when they go into the spring rolls.
Sounds good. Okay, we'll take a break.
Oops. It didn't roll, it slid. So. Didn't want to let that go.
Okay, so those can be frozen as is once they're made?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the shrimp is cooked.
Yep.
So,
So yeah, just put them on a cutting board, get them frozen,
Yeah.
throw in a bag, and back in the freezer. And
right, once they're frozen, then I could actually put them with the,
I pulled a bunch of them, and I think
Vacuum
that's a
sealer.
mistake. But
here, I'll do,
no, I got that.
I was gonna say, here, you take this and I'll take care of those.
And of course, I guess you'd make these in any size, because there are much larger spring
right.
roll wrappers,
That's right.
and you can probably get really creative with various things you could make. In regards to hors d'oeuvres, you could do bacon and cheese or
Yeah, I think
all kinds of other things.
I think we picked, what, the second smallest? There were two larger sizes
Yeah,
than
there's two
these?
larger sizes, and one of them is, I guess, about 10 inches
Yeah,
in each direction, and
way big.
they would make large spring rolls. The other nice thing with these, if they go in the deep fryer or even in the oven, they're going to seal up. And so if you've got something inside that melts, you'll probably be okay. I've never tried it, but I probably will.
Okay, you've got 3 loose ones there.
Okay, good, thank you.
Don't want to get too many of them loose, otherwise they dry out too quickly.
Yeah, I know. I think in the past we've had to sometimes put them in water before we
Yeah.
use them.
Which is not good.
You know, it's not bad, but it's extra work and slows everything down. Messier to deal with.
Yeah, the other thing that could have gone in that was sprouts.
Sprouts.
Yeah,
Oh, bean sprouts.
yeah.
Yeah, we could have done that.
Never thought of that.
I'm not a big bean sprouts fan, though.
Yeah, but they're healthy for you, Mark. Okay, you got a bunch separated.
Thank you.
That should help you get through things quicker. Now, some of these oils and ginger can be put away.
Yeah, anything I use to cook with, you can
Put away.
put away.
Peanut oil.
Yep, done with the peanut oil, done with the sesame oil, done with the ginger.
Are they moist enough to use as they are?
What do you mean? The rollers, wrappers, yeah, they're perfect.
Okay, good.
It's only like when they start to tear and stuff that,
They're a problem?
yeah, that it becomes a real problem.
Looks like you'll get a good amount.
Oh yeah, but at this point I become motivated to put more filling in each one so I don't have to make as many.
Aren't you glad you didn't do 2 bags of shrimp now?
Yep.
Okay. Mind you, to use up all these wrappers, I think you're going to have to use up that other bag of shrimp pretty soon.
Well,
So
that'll
these
raise,
don't
you know
dry
what,
out.
I may just experiment and put some, cheddar cheese and bacon bits and sour cream and that kind of stuff in some of them.
Okay.
See how that works out.
Yeah, I know you like to experiment.
That's how I learned to cook, was by experiment. Nobody told me how to make these. I just ate a bunch and said, oh,
I'd like those.
I could probably make that.
I like those, yeah.
And those aren't bad.
Yeah, your fried rice is nothing like what you get in the Chinese stores, but it's pretty good.
Well, you should have seen the Chinese, fried rice that I used to get served as a kid. It was a little bit different to what I make now, and in fact, the fried rice I make now is very much influenced by what they serve in restaurants.
When you were a kid. There you go.
Yeah, it was like bacon and celery, I think, were the only things in it aside from the rice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's far different from what you get these days in the
In the restaurants, yeah.
in the fast food Chinese places that the non-traditional ones.
Yep. Oh, I don't even think what I was eating was anything like traditional Chinese food.
Oh, you don't think it was traditional stuff when you were a kid?
Nah.
Oh.
Well, some of the stuff we had in the Chinese restaurants was pretty good. My grandfather knew the people that owned it, so we'd turn up and they'd just bring food out. Never saw a menu in that place until I started going on my own.
I guess it helps if I separate these for you.
Oh yeah, it makes it go a lot faster. Gives me less stuff to do.
Protect your back
A little bit means I don't have to stand here for so long.
as long. I just don't want to loosen up too many of them so they dry out.
That's okay. I'm gonna run out of space here
Why? Oh, on that dish?
on this dish. Yeah.
Okay, we'll get you another one.
I don't want to pile them up.
Well, if those are ready to go in the freezer, go, just continue on. Do what you're doing.
Yeah, okay, I'll slide this over here if you wanted to.
I just want to
Move
get
those
those
over.
ready to go in the freezer.
Okay, yep, good idea.
And they're sticking to this dish.
Yeah, that's the egg washes. Typically on the bottom, so
Yeah.
do the same thing with the board. Just make sure they seal.
I'm going to take this dish away from you and you're just going to continue putting it on.
Put them on the board, sure.
Yeah, this is what I do with pastas. Put them on those and put them in the freezer.
Oh yeah, the same thing with meatballs. I've
Yes,
seen you
that's
do that
right.
a number
Correct.
of times. Whenever you make a load of meatballs, they go on a
That-
cutting board in the freezer.
That's right. Because they're pretty easy to scrape off that and then vacuum seal. And I do that when I make gnocchi as well.
Could you turn that board around, please?
Like that.
That's good.
Getting to be more of a pro now, are you?
Yeah, it's getting easier as I go along.
Yeah, it always does. It can get more tedious, but it gets easier.
Yep.
Bunches, perhaps the one that you will eating tonight.
Yeah, we'll do some for this evening.
Okay. Snack food.
Yeah, we're kind of having bar food tonight. We're gonna have spring rolls and chicken wings, and I don't have any beer at the house.
Yeah, but you can also cut up carrot slices. Oh my, rabbit food.
Now, if you want carrot slices, I can make you some of those. They're
Yeah,
easier to slice carrots and roll egg rolls, I'll tell you that.
Well, we can have egg rolls and chicken slices, or and carrot slices, chicken slices.
Now, you can have the carrots.
Yeah, I know. I think I always eat them when you order chicken wings anyway, don't I?
You do? I don't. Hey, I'm not going to share Bugs Bunny's diet.
Silly boy. You don't mind carrots in a stew, though, do you?
No, they're good in the stew.
Uh-huh. You just don't like it raw.
Even in a spaghetti sauce, they're pretty good
Yeah,
because they add a bit
They
of,
sweeten it.
they sweeten it up, add a bit of sugar.
Remove some of the acidic quality. Don't think I better peel too many more of these.
Yeah, I think we got maybe another 5 or 6. That's going to be about it, maybe. And because all the ingredients are pre-cooked, when you cook them to serve them, all you have to do is to get the wrapper cooked.
Yep.
Get it nice and golden brown.
Crispy.
And by that time, the filling should be nice and warm.
For the frozen ones, do you gonna let them defrost before you cook them?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah, as long as there's no frost on them. That's starting to dry out a bit on the edge.
What, the paste,
Yeah, a couple of them were.
Yep.
They're not all bad, but there was been a couple that
Yep,
have been
they are drying.
starting to get hard at the edges.
You got at least another 3 there, right?
Yep.
We didn't buy any sauce for those. That's what we forgot.
True. Do we have any plum sauce?
No, not likely. And if we do, it would be 100 years old, so no.
The thing is, we use it so rarely.
Okay, so this may be Tony from her homestead skills, but Mark made dinner tonight. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.